you alright? Welcome to another video. If you haven't been here before, I'm Cecilia Jo, and today I thought I would try out some new hair stuff. So I've seen this all over my TikTok, and I was trying not to buy it for ages, and then I just thought, let's just try it, you know. So I got the brand's called HairSyrup. So I just bought some of their, well, hair syrups. I bought 3 different ones. So I got the mint condition, the lemonade, and just their original one. So I've been meaning to get like into my hair care a bit more, because I've been dyeing it since I was like 14, so over 10 years now, and it's really lacking at the moment. I've also got really bad like dry scalp at the minute, and it can get quite sore. So I'm finding myself at the minute, because I work from home 3 days out of the 5, I don't need to wash my hair as much because I'm at home, so I don't mind it being a bit greasy at home. But if I was in the office every day, I know I would be washing it nearly every day. So there's obviously some not going right there, you know. So that's why I bought the mint condition one. Is meant to be really good for dry scalp, and apparently it's been really good for people's psoriasis, but I don't have that, but I just have a really dry, like flaky scalp, you know, and it gets quite sore. And then the lemonade one is used for if you've got like really greasy hair, if it gets greasy really quickly. So I thought I would definitely try that one. And then the original is just like an overall one for like help restore and, you know, help with frizz and stuff like that, because it just really is so frizzy, and it's so thin, and just like it probably needs a good trim. I mean, look at the end of it. But yeah, I just need to get it sorted. So on all of them, I've been having a look at like the best ways to do it. So I think today I'm going to use the mint condition one to help with my dry scalp first, and then I'll put the original one on my ends. And then I think the next time I wash my hair, then I'll use the lemonade one. I think I'm just going to alternate between them, but I've seen everyone say to use one of these first and just like wake up the scalp basically, so that the oil works a bit better. And I've also seen people just saying to just like, you know, do this all the way around rather than like brushing it. Just do like little small circles all over my scalp to like wake it up. Well, I'm just a bit sick at the minute of having like shitty hair. I think because I've seen this all over my TikTok, all these like hair syrups and people having proper hair care routines, and then obviously they always have lovely hair then. And there was that big thing about rosemary oil that was going around, and it just made me want to have really nice hair, you know. I just find at the minute it's like falling out really quickly, and I just don't look after it at all. Like most days I'm wearing it in like a bun on top of my head, which I know is not good for my hair, but I just can't be bothered. I just don't care to like look after it, which I definitely should. And like I say, I've been dyeing it for so long. Like this dark colour is not my natural colour. I'm a lot lighter than this, but I had bright red hair at one point, which I absolutely loved. I'd love to go back to my red, but I just don't think my hair could like handle it being dyed all the time. I've tried to give it a bit of a rest, but then when you give your hair a rest, like it looks awful then, doesn't it? Because obviously it's not dyed, so you've got like roots. It just doesn't look good. It's not a good look. So I've been doing that for about 5 minutes. That's what people recommend to do. And then like I say, I'm gonna go in with the mint condition first. So it says pre-wash oil treatment, purify, nutrify, detox, a refreshing syrup formula blended to deliver a cooling sensation to the scalp, working to tackle impurities and regloss with peppermint tea tree oil and avocado. So it says apply to dry hair from root to tip as a pre-wash treatment, gently massage product into scalp and distribute evenly through lengths and ends. Leave to marinate for at least 1 hour, wash off thoroughly, double cleanse with shampoo and style hair as usual. So I'm just going to use this on my scalp and like drag it through, and then like I say, use the original on the actual lengths. They come in these like nice easy to apply bottles. I think these are the 100ml ones, and they sell them in, I want to say 300ml bottles too, but obviously because I've not tried it before, I thought let's just get a couple of different ones and see how I get on with them. Oh, I can smell the tea tree already. I love the smell of tea tree. Okay, so I'm just gonna go, like I say, just on my scalp. I don't want to put too much on. I think I've always worried about using oils because my hair just gets greasy, so it seems daft to wear an oil on it, you know, but apparently it's meant to really help, so we shall see. This is, like I say, this is the first time I'm using it. It definitely feels greasy, which I've been worried about, but I guess I'm not going out anywhere. Like, I'm purposefully putting this on because I know I'm washing my hair today anyway, so I thought good time to try it. It's mainly at the back where I get like really dry scalp, like at the bottom, at the back of my head. It gets quite sore because it's so dry, and then obviously I end up with dandruff and stuff like that, which it's not the end of the world. Like, it's not something I can help, it's not something I have control of. Obviously I can put stuff like this on to try and avoid it, but it's just not nice, is it, to have dandruff? It just doesn't feel nice, it doesn't look nice, and it genuinely can get quite painful when it's so dry, and then it gets quite itchy. It's just not nice, not the one. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is all over my scalp, and I've really not used a lot of it there. Like, it was full and my scalp feels like drenched, so it says to like massage it in. I think I'll just do this for a few minutes. It actually feels really nice and it smells really nice. I love the smell of tea tree. So I'm going to properly massage it in and just make sure I get all at the back where it's like the most sore. It's definitely oily, that's for sure, but it's very easy to like spread about. I probably even put too much on, to be fair. To say I hardly used any, I've definitely got enough on my head, that's for sure. Okay, so I definitely massaged all that in enough now, and like I said, I'm gonna go in with the original. I tried to like drag it through my ends, but my hair is quite long, so it's not really reaching the bottom. But I think that one is mainly for scalp anyway, so I'm gonna go in with the original one, which says pre-wash oil treatment again. Nourish, restore, protect. Our signature golden nectar, a must-have for dull, damaged hair in need of some serious TLC, with sweet almond, apricot and jojoba, I think it's pronounced. And this just has the same instructions, like apply to dry hair, root to tip, gently massage into scalp and distribute evenly through lengths and ends, blah 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 blah, and then wash it off, double wash. So I'm not going to put this one on my root, I'm just going to put it on the lengths. I know they have a few different ones. They have a Rapunzel one, which is meant to help with growth and like thickness, which I think I might try next. It's like a grapefruit one, I think. So I'm just going to put this one all over the ends and the lengths and just hope for the best. That seems to be my method. Just hope for the best. They do feel real, I can't lie, they feel really, really greasy. Which I guess it's going to, because it is literally an oil. But it doesn't feel the nicest. This one doesn't really have a smell that much. Doesn't really smell of anything, which I guess is good. Like, if you were just putting a oil treatment on and then, you know, bobbing out and doing your errands or whatever, you don't want your hair to stink. I think that's the issue with rosemary. I've heard it's got a really bad smell. Like, even now as I'm doing this, my hair is like falling out, so I think I definitely need to get like the Rapunzel one, which helps with thickness and like the strength of my hair and things like that, because it's struggling. It is struggling at the minute. It's just like my hair's just falling out as I'm doing it. I used to have such lovely hair, and because I just haven't looked after it, it's just ended up like this now. But we'll get it back. We'll get it back to nice hair. I just got to look after it, that's all. It definitely needs a good trim. I've not been to the hairdressers in probably a few years now. I've trimmed it myself at home, but I hate going to the hairdresser. I can't stand the small talk. It makes me so uncomfortable and like a bit anxious. Just anxious to the point where I just would rather not go, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've got all the oil on now. As you can see, my hair looks like I've just got out of the shower. It's got that much oil on it. Oh, I can feel it all over my forehead as well. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that on for a couple of hours, I think, because it's the first time I'm doing it. I'll leave it on for a couple of hours and then double shampoo it off. And I think I will keep doing it like maybe twice a week do like an oil before I wash it, and then I might do like an update in a few months maybe and see if it's actually changed anything. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. If you enjoyed and you would like to subscribe, I would really appreciate that. But yeah, so these are the HairSyrup. I'll put a link in the description to their website, but I think the stuff is cheaper if you buy it through TikTok, so I'll put a link to their TikTok down below as well. But yeah, like I say, that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in a bit.